Hi everyone, I'm Francesca Verri with Very Well. Got a little quick impromptu video that I want to put out to you today. I was just in Whole Foods actually the other day, and I've been thinking about this, and I thought, you know what, I'll just record it and publish it or not publish it. But I'm so frustrated with what I saw, but also because of the bigger problem that it leads to, that I thought I just got to say it. And it shouldn't surprise people, anyone who follows me or reads what I write. You know, I'm not a huge proponent of, well, not only of not real foods, because it doesn't do us any good. It just continues to make people sick, and that's, I feel like it's a preventable thing. But because of where these foods, and when we look at packaged products, who's making good money off of it, it really, really, really frustrates me when I see the consumers, us, being kind of duped. Not even kind of, we're being duped. I was in Whole Foods, and I didn't lash out at this poor gentleman who was just trying to sell what was called real candy. It was a packaged form of candy that he was touting as is really good because it only had 5 grams of sugar, which by most standards, that's fantastic. I don't know what the serving size was, and I can probably guarantee you that, because when I turned the package over to read it and saw that the ingredients were just a whole slew of things that I couldn't even comprehend, couldn't read, didn't understand, um, that it's going to screw with your head just as much. So you're going to keep wanting more. So you're going to go over those 5 grams. Most people do. It's difficult not to when your taste buds get hijacked in that way. But it's just the whole idea of the packaging saying real, and that his biggest marketing push was the 5 grams of sugar. And I said to him, oh, you know, I'm not going to eat the candy, but I just wanted to kind of see what the source of the sugar was. That's what I was curious about, because I thought maybe if they put the word real on there, it's real. Maybe it's honey that's sweetening it, or maple syrup, or coconut sugar, things that I know do your body a lot better. I mean, there's still sugar, but there's at least some nutritional benefit to them. And there wasn't. There just wasn't. And like I told you, the ingredient list was so long. It was about 2 inches long, and I couldn't even make sense of it. I couldn't have tried it, not just because there was just cane sugar in it, but there was wheat, there was soy, there was dairy, things that I can't do because of my own autoimmune issues. But I walked away thinking, I am so frustrated that the label says what it says, that the package says what it says, because it's pulling people in, and we're being duped. We're being duped. We're being pulled away from any kind of understanding of what real is, what real food is, what natural food is. And you know, look, I'm a paleo living advocate, and I'm not saying that my lifestyle is easy. It is my choice, and I don't find it difficult, only in that it's my choice, and I feel good, so it's worth it to me. But on the flip side of it, you can't have the other extreme where people are buying foods without thinking because of planned marketing gimmicks. They're planned marketing gimmicks to keep you eating these foods. The foods and the chemicals and the franken foods that are in them, that I told you were kind of hijacking your senses. They're hijacking your taste buds. They're messing with your brain, and that's by design. It's by design. You can't decipher what is real. What you're eating tastes so good that nothing else is going to come close to it, and you want more and more. And it's just an unfortunate thing. So here's what I want to leave you with after that whole rant. Be careful of what you see. You want to try things, and that's fine. But you know, be your best advocate. You're the only one that can do this. You know your body. You know how you feel. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you how you're going to feel. It is a little bit of trial and error. It is a little bit of getting in the kitchen and trying something new. Maybe making your own sweets. Just to not feel like you're depriving yourself, but also so you're feeding yourself some actual, you know, nutrition versus what you're buying when you're buying something packaged. I'm just cautioning you. I'm being careful about. Look at the labels. You know, I challenge you to put down things that you just don't understand the ingredients, because if you can't read it, you can't understand it, your body can't either. make sure you're looking at these gimmicks on the front. Pay attention now. Look at what you normally buy and kind of look. You're going to see things like enriched with and natural, and now with more fiber and low in sugar. But again, if you don't know the source of that sugar, or what does natural mean when people put natural flavors or natural coloring, what is that? If you don't understand what it is, I just, buyer beware. I caution you on that. This was a little bit on the fly. I hope I've left you with something to at least think about. Feel free to go to my Facebook page, or send me an email, or comment on my blog if you want to respond to this or ask me any questions about any of the stuff I've just talked about. Until I see you again, be very well.